Hello, everybody. This is just a sit and talk blog from me to you, quick and dirty video, just to catch you up with events and stuff. Um, Things haven't been that interesting in the gaming world for me for a few months, so I've been covering other topics. I've been having BattleTech battle videos up, which haven't been working out. I've got AIs, for modders. I mean, it's that one there. That hasn't worked out really either. And the top 10 Bethesda DLCs, that's fairly recent. It's not too bad, but it hasn't been working out as well as I'd hoped. But from just about down here, mid March till mid April, things have been a bit slow, shall we say? you know. So I need to get back on the horse, so to speak. But there hasn't been a lot of gaming news worth talking about. Bethesda have got a few things coming out, showcase in June and stuff. And I've got holidays booked in June, so I should be able to cover it, hopefully, if it falls on the same days as my holidays. But as a general rule, though, there's not been a lot to talk about. But I'd say, from the release of Starfield, Bethesda probably got about three games coming out. Maybe Obsidian got one. I cover that in a video this week, Fallout New Vegas 2. That's the game I'm talking about. So that'll be appearing in a few days' time. But right now, it's a bit of a drought. I mean, they started making games for consoles, game pads and stuff. I'm sure everybody, you guys like game pads and stuff, but the kind of games I like to play, game pads aren't suitable. Simple as that. I'm not a movie guy. I don't even have my telly over there. Isn't it? Doesn't even have an aerial in. I don't watch telly at all. I'm not subscribed to Netflix right now. I'm subscribed to Amazon Prime because I buy things from them and they have it delivered. I'm subscribed to Disney because I like The Mandalorian, but that's about it. I'm a sci-fi fan. You mean maybe this gives it away? I mean, you put sci-fi on, I'll watch it. If you don't, I won't. It's as simple as that. I don't care about anything else. So I'm not a movie fan. So cyberpunk and stuff like that. Oh yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, it's all movies and gamepads. It's not me. Right? And it's the same with most of these games that people rave on about. They need. I want to be in charge of the game. Me. Right? I want to decide I'm going that direction. When I stop, when I have a cup of tea. I don't want to be forced to stop because a movie sequence pops up. Once upon a time, they used to appear at the end of the game. Now it appears all the way through the game. You can't get away from it anymore. So I don't really like that kind of thing. But things are changing, things are picking up now. I think what we're seeing really, right, is the kind of tail end of the COVID pandemic era. Because the games that have started being going into production 2 years ago would be released now, but because of the actual, pandemic, they never got made in the first place. So we're going through a phase of, very limited content because there was nothing being made 2 years ago, because of the COVID pandemic. So I think once we get beyond that, things will get back to normal. But right now, it's basically playing those old games that we all like and we all enjoy. I'm actually going through Oblivion again as a new character, so I might have some more to say on that. But right now, yeah, there's not a lot going on. Anyhow, Fallout New Vegas is something that looks like it's finally getting more confirmation that it's a thing and it's going to happen. So there's a video about that. I think you'll enjoy that particular video. Regarding the channel though, looking at these things here, the AI modding, the BattleTech stuff, they aren't getting anywhere at all. They're not really catching on. I don't really do gameplay videos that well. Let's face it, it's not my thing, is it? The driver crash thing here, though, from the 1st of April, that's done all right. And there's a 23.4.1 out now. So I've got to test that and get a video out about that. I haven't actually done any gaming this time because I've been very busy. I'm taking a suicide and self harm awareness course because it helped me at work because I deal with that all the time at work. On the last week, there was about three people that fell into that category that I had to deal with. So it's a good course for me to take. Although to be honest, most of the things on it I already know. It's just organising it a bit better in my head, so it's more readily available. The information and the things I need to be watching out for are more fine tuned, you might say. So yeah, I'm doing that right now. That's occupying a lot of my time. I spent all day yesterday just doing the first section and the first two sections. I got through half of it. It wasn't too bad. They give you 12 weeks. The way I'm going, I might get through it in 2 weeks or 1 week, hopefully. But it's a good feather in my cap anyway, given what I do for a living. But yeah, looking down the list, though, I am paying attention to what works and what doesn't. Mental health, I'm going to keep on doing that simply because my experience back when I was mod in Oblivion and this trolling I got came from people that generally thought their behaviour was perfectly satisfactory and fine, when actually they were breaking several laws and behaving extremely dangerously. Right, so that content's staying, and it's staying because this focuses on Bethesda's games, and Bethesda's the company that has this problem with users going a bit mental, in the head. So I'm not dropping mental health. That's going to remain part of this because it's a reminder to all Bethesda players. Some things are acceptable and some things are not acceptable, and that if you cross that line, mental health has to come up as a topic as the reason why. So that's staying. But the Bannerlord stuff, that's been doing all right. I mean, the one up there, I've got Bannerlord map strategies. That was released, 4 days ago? It's not doing that great. But to be honest, most people have their own map strategies and everything else. The Goblin Wars, that's not doing that great. It could just be because it's Easter, everybody's away, spring break kind of thing. I don't know when that is in the States, but we do get a lot of views from American viewers. So, yeah, could be that. But anyhow, New Vegas thing should kick it all off again. And I'm pretty sure the AMD driver video will as well once it's out there. So, yeah, we're getting back on the horse again, so to speak. Hopefully, though, now this COVID pandemic thing is over and we've had that 3 year gap, we will suddenly start seeing things start to appearing this year that have been on hold or delayed because of that pandemic. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So anyway, I'll see you in the next one, and be sure to like, subscribe, and do the usual. If you leave a comment, that helps as well. You don't have to say much because it helps the algorithm. Remember what I said in the algorithm video, that I've got to train the algorithm what my channel's about so it can match my content with your interests. And you replying on videos you like tells YouTube you like this kind of content. So YouTube displays more videos that you like to you. So it doesn't just help me, it helps you as well. So it's because if you literally training Google to say, show me more of this, show me more of that. On the other hand, it just shows you everything it knows you like after a while, so it gets a bit dull. But you can always log out, and then you'll just see the uninterrupted list of videos. Because it's only when you log in it trains it. When you log out, you just treat it as a nobody, and it resets everything. There's a little tip for you. Right, anyhow, I'll see you later, and let us know what you think of New Vegas when you actually see the video coming out, Fallout New Vegas 2, because it is actually quite an interesting prospect, and it should be here before, I reckon about the same time as probably Elder Scrolls, the next Elder Scrolls game, hopefully. See you in the next one.